Welcome to today's Research Business Daily Report, where the participants in a study that demonstrated the research value of social media share their insights. RBDR is sponsored today and this week by Soapbox Sample, a member of the ISA family of companies providing a fresh approach to online research. Last year, the industry learned of a breakthrough study that concluded that the next generation of social listening data are not only qualitative, but also quantitative and predictive as well. We decided to speak with the three main study participants to gather some details about their work and to understand the long-term meaning of the project. So today you're going to hear on RBDR from University of Maryland Professor of Marketing Wendy Moe, Converseon CEO Rob Key, and Rubinson Partners President Joel Rubinson. Now, based on their collaboration, the trio share a belief in the power of social data to be mainstreamed into brands for competitive advantages in ways that we did not think were even doable not that long ago.
One thing that has been a big challenge for social media researchers is that they're not quite sure how valid the data are. It's great, very interesting data, but how do we actually use it? And so for a couple of Converseon's clients, we did a couple of tests to see how well the social media data are able to track what they've been getting with other marketing research sources and methods.
Rob, what exactly was entailed as far as information that you provided to Wendy?
We mine the vast public social conversation data. We put it through proprietary algorithms for things like sentiment and topic and relevancy, and we also now do emotion and other things as well. And then we provided that data through to Wendy and her team. It was for multiple brands, and it wasn't just one particular social source too. It was blogs, forums, news groups, Twitter, obviously, but really very representative of the broader social conversation space, which is actually really important because I think as we found together that there are biases within various platforms, and the models that were created have to kind of recognize what that looks like. Twitter, for example, which is some research we've done, it tends to be more positive than some of the other platforms in some ways. And so these are some of the critical nuances that are important to be able to do this type of social research.
Well, I think what this represents is an undeniable accumulation of evidence that social media data really are data, and that they have quantitative value and that they have predictive value. And so at this point, we can now agree that the evidence is overwhelming that if you're not using social media data, you're going to have a misspecified marketing mix model, so you won't be getting the right answer. And you're going to have an incomplete approach to what brand success looks like in a digital and social age. So we have to stop treating it like a hobby and really engage and stop seeing the obstacles and start seeing the possibilities now for reinventing brand tracking and other programmatic use for social media.
Where do we take this next? Wendy?
I think the key takeaway for all of my research is that we really need to measure what matters rather than what's not easy to measure. And so a lot of the work that I do is really looking at what are the marketing research needs brands and organizations need to be able to make their decisions, and then go into the social media data to try and identify those specific issues rather than just mining and pulling out whatever metrics you can get your hands on, because that's not useful from a marketing decision making perspective.
I think this is opening the doors, and it's already opening doors to large brands infusing this social intelligence deeply within their organization on a global basis and across multiple different uses. So ranging from, as we talked about, marketing mix modeling and brand tracking, but all the way to product development, customer service, and more. Most of our clients are now having the conversation of how do we stand up these capabilities globally? How do we do it consistently? How do we get the right data to the right people at the right place? And doing so again across multiple different languages. So this is very transformative, and this is very powerful. And I think this is a priority for many brands as we move into 2015.
And Joel, what's the next steps for you?
Let's reinvent brand tracking. Let's kill the continuous survey of brand attributes where it's a vocabulary controlled by the marketing researcher and lags the market by a year. Let's start using a contemporary organic vocabulary and let's integrate insights and activation, because guess what? The data come from the same pipe. And so this is really the transformation that I've wanted to see the industry endorse.
Our thanks to Wendy, Rob, and Joel. And if you'd like to contact them, Professor Mo's email address is wendy_mo@rhsmith.umd.edu. You can reach Rob at rkey@converseon.com, and Joel Rubinson is reachable at joel@rubinsonpartners.com. That is your Research Business Daily Report. We've been sponsored by Soapbox Sample, a member of the ISA family of companies, providing a fresh approach to online research. Soapbox Sample's varied panel recruitment methods are generating tremendous member loyalty and engagement. And Soapbox Sample is a leader in geofencing, app-based research design, and passive metering. In fact, we've created a link to an article about consumer acceptance of passive metering. It's co-authored by Soapbox Sample Chief of Operations Jacqueline Rosales. Please check it out. We've created that link. You can find it in the email that goes out to today's subscribers. It's also in the description box directly underneath today's video. We hope you have a great research day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.